And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
She lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
Head on to the cavern, Eivor. Isbjorn awaits me elsewhere.
Yeah. What see you, old friend? This must be the cave Billy mentioned. Who would live here? The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this. Odin's beard. You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etch.
The stone. Hemminger Jarl possessed it.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger.
Who are you? A friend?
It does not matter who I was. How will you remember him?
By his unrivaled prowess on the battlefield.
Ah, Gungnir then. Odin's faultless spear, a symbol of power. Is this your choice?
I still need to consider. By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you...
By his determination to keep his clan safe and his people celebrated.
The mark of Vegvisir. Sights never lost. Is this your decision?
I still need to consider. By his unrivaled prowess on the battlefield.
Ah, Gungnir then. Odin's faultless spear, a symbol of power. Is this your choice?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemming Jarl, my sight, and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has...
Hemminga would be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear.
This isn't...
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my...
Peace, Trygve. I'll do what I...
What? How dare he insult our culture? He's a dead man if I... Stay back! See, warriors, see! Loki's horde, they face to you!
You mean Henry's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty claws! Save me from their wrath! Thank you,
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters.
I didn't see them coming! I didn't see them coming!
Fire! Save my poor burns!
If this is your Voda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes! A most potent...
A bit of drink in the belly never hurt. Show me what lies ahead.
What? How dare he insult our culture? He's a dead man if I ever get my hands on him.
They are going to kill him! I told him not to do it!
I long to join this crew, one all skalds will herald. Come out, you dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to hell. Now he cowers behind...
I only did right by his immortal soul!
You will get what is...
Calm yourselves, all of you.
Get that stain out here now!
Oh my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door,
You've got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now!
Banna fame!
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak.
I loved Hemingr. I swear. I only want him to...
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of... the Lord.
Hemingr was never one to weep over a bit of rain. Neither should you.
He insulted our noble dead.
Heminger would laugh at the very idea. Some order seems to have been restored. Now to Tryggvi, to let him know.
Sleep there!
I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Heminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it...
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your...
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself. Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this...
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili, Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Heminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this Shire of your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silk.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Heminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Tryggvi. And not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Heminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Heminger were here, Would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve him in Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will...
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thick.
Arstick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand...
I should be cautious around here.
Perfect! I could use your aid right now.
Oh, no fear, Jack.
morning?
Stop, Billy. They're gone. It's done.
Ha! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away. Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick. Shouldn't eat those.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together.
I do. Cured for the cruel trick.
Great lumbering fools, foe.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked.
Then fell to humping. I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father.
Well, you have your answer.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one, but I am not my father. Do you think Slipnir would be content bound to a stable? No matter... Hey! What?
You have friends, Billy. What?
Of course.
You can't roam forever. You are surrounded by those, and that will not change. Troll-faced up.
A chicken draugr. Is such a thing possible? For the...
Voda, too. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been...
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separate? What adventures we would have had? If the rain...
I have, fondly. Billy, get...
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept.
I understand. Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the... Will your god water survive these flames?
It will. And should Hemminger Jarl's...
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Hemminger deserves. All the funeral prep. Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will...
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey.
Sisters,
Halfdan,
kin
it's
and
good to
clan.
see you.
Aye.
It is time.
If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked. But he was a fine warrior and an honest man. One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skull. I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good...
Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here.
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas...
I never. Only Hemminger Jarl has that privilege now.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. Or
I have it here. A shield bearing the rune of Gupnir. Eternal be your war strength, Hemming.
stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger, son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink! We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemford and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Alding will begin shortly.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief. Drowning and paralyzed by a...
You stand side by side, Willi. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side.
I see a Dringer before me. Tryggvi should be Jarl. Off a cliff and in... Some time ago you asked about living with us.
To raid with you and Bragi? Gods, yes. Imagine the blood and mead.
For old times, then.
Watch the look on the old man's face when he hears. I stand before you as Willi Hemminger's son. Only one man, Tryggvi, Jarl of Snottingham. May you walk proud.
What is this?
Old friend, you deserve this. And so much more. My future is elsewhere, Tryggvi.
I...
Say yes.
Yes. Thank you, Willi. Eivor.
Well done, Arstig.
Until my path leads me home, I serve under your banner, Eivor.
Eivor, let my first decree be Hemminger's wish. An alliance between our people. When you call, we will rise.
As we shall for you, Tryggvi Jarl.
No one can live up to Hemminger Jarl, but I will do my best to serve in his stead. Thank you, Eivor. I entrust Willi to you.
You like the looks of that one?
clan.
Put that gear to good use out there.
Perfect. I'll happily take this. You should get that. Honestly. Perfection. And I mean that. I'll be sure to keep these in stock for you. Always a pleasure.
Good to...
I bring fair tidings, Ranvi. Himmingar Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made...
I saw my old friend Vili. He has now joined our clan, and will...
I remember the young man. He will make a fine addition to you. Eivor.
Has something happened? Vili, make...
As best as I know how, it is good to be here, with you and your people.
Good, and just so you know, we have all kinds of sticks nearby.
How kind of you, Eivor. I will be sure to stir your soup with one.
Good day, Eivor. The fish are biting.
All right.
found who you needed?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't... But I only ask you trust me once more.
Back to Norway. I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must.
My love.
I want to see the Alliance. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and...
I have heard ill news.
She was fast, now you're fan, out here flexing on the ground. She only drives a foreign, call you when she's bored. And she never had a plan, she got her only fans. She live up in the hills, she gotta pay a bill.